This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it, just a quick reminder through the spirit, just to be prepared for a period of unrest, man, and not peace upon the earth, man, and especially as it relates to your household, man, starting ultimately with the nation of Israel as a whole, man. All right. We're coming into this great tribulation, and again, the Lord Malak Yahawashah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, taught us these things and warned us of these things before they come upon the earth. So we should already be prepared for a period of time where it's not going to be peace, amongst the earth, man, and it's not going to be peace within your different unions that you have, brothers, sisters, etc. And we'll read that verse 35, and this is words of Malak Yahawashah, again, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And here's the point I wanted to make in verse 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. And the brother Tazawam from Atlanta camp, GMS Atlanta camp, he had did a lesson yesterday on this, and this is something that I have experienced on a pretty significant level, being that I have been incarcerated behind the words of Yahweh Shem Shah, speaking truth in relation to your or a man's foes being they of his own household, man. From what I know, my earthly father's only child, and the woman that he's married to, she's unable to bear children. So I grew up as an only child. So I said that to say I'm these people's only child, and I must, be honest. Now, the Lord, once a member of the hopeful elect, always a member of the hopeful elect. Romans 8 and 29, predestination. The Lord had already predestined who he chose to serve him. So there's spiritual gifts that the Lord has given us: discernment, faith, discerning spirits. The Lord has given us these things, man. And they manifest at different times in a brother's life, man. And I can say that I started to see my level of discernment about my family starting to increase around the time I became, preteen to a teenager. And I was just honestly, just keeping it real, I just started to see through that discernment how full of shit, your family can be. You know what I mean? I don't, there's no need. I've done videos on this. The spirit isn't really upon me to really get into specifics, but the spirit is upon me to, warn you brothers, man, to prepare for that betrayal, man. All right. And starting with your own household, your children. I've experienced that on a smaller level, just little petty lies my own child, have said concerning me. I've seen my parents, lie on me together. I've seen my father say a lie, and I've seen my mother, stick by that man. I seen my father, heard my father mock Malak Yahweh Shai, all these things, man. And then still, I end up in jail and things like that. And I just wanted, my spirit just to let you brothers know it's a horrific feeling, man. It is, probably the worst feeling that I have ever experienced on this earth is for your family to turn their back on you, man. And this is something that we have to prepare for. So you do it now and start to, if need be, now, hey, the Lord could be merciful and your family may be with you all the way through, but more than likely it's not going to happen. Somebody, more than likely, in your family is going to become your foes. Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. And we got to be prepared for this. So, use your discernment. And if you don't feel like you can perceive these things with your discernment, you should pray, to the Lord that you're able to discern, these spirits that's on your family, man. All right. Keep things on the up and up, keep things light. If you try to prophesy to them and they didn't receive it, hey, don't worry about it. Just pray for them, because we do love our family. But stay circumspect, man, because this is not a game. And your family, they're not like us. They don't have the strength that we have by Yahweh Shema Shai, which is to say, they don't have no faith, man. So when that great tribulation come, and it is coming, they're not going to have any type of strength to stand on. All right. And then, first and foremost, the Lord is going to give them over to that spirit of division, so and on top of that, their own personal weakness is going to lead them to turn their back on you, and however the Lord is going to manifest that, it's a plethora of ways that your family can betray you. Now ultimately, the whole, quote unquote turning you in, if and there's no telling, we may already be captured by then, or what have you, man. But again, there's just so many ways: lying, stealing, going to Esau Edom, telling them, where you're at, what you're a part of, what you believe in, and all in the name of a meal. That's what the people are gonna do, man. They're gonna take that mark of the beast in order, to eat first and foremost, man. Because why? There's gonna be a famine upon the earth, like the Lord had already prophesied, via the great tribulation, man, Jacob's trouble, all these things are going to happen, and that pressure, all right, is what's going to bring out people's true spirits, and we're going to see the spirits that the Lord put upon these people. All right, all that fake, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer in the Lord, it is going to go out the window. This man, my father, I'm referring to my earthly father, he's supposed to be a man of God. All right, he has his own church now. And I love my father, man, but the Lord is not a respect of persons, and you better believe that, we're coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, so neither am I. I don't care if he's my earthly father. Matter of fact, I've came to the realization, if we are, a part of that hopeful 144,000, we predate our parents anyway. The Lord created us before he created our parents anyway. So the hell with the manifestation of that. Now we respect that was, the Lord commanded us, to, honor our mother and our father. We do that, but there's a line that's going to be drawn with your spiritual discernment, because them same people that you love and honor so much, they'll kill you, or they'll deliver you up to be killed. And again, you're gonna see, you may not see it now because they still got their NFL Sunday, their sports, their jobs, their careers, etc., vacation packages, summertime, springtime, holidays and shit. All right. But when the Lord starts to apply that pressure, and everyone is in it, and everybody's wallet is getting empty, and everybody's stomachs is getting, hungrier and hungrier, you're gonna see the true spirit, which is just pride and wickedness upon these people, man. They don't have no faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. They don't know nothing about suffering. A lot of our people have been prospering here in Babylon the Great, man. All right, especially you so-called Christians, man. All right. And this is, like I say, this is supposed to be a man of the Lord. He had no patience. There's no patience. There's no counsel with him. These are all characteristics that men of the Lord supposed to have, man. They don't study to show itself approved through the spirit. And I've time and time seen the manifestation of the demons that's on my father. He don't fast, all right, in the name of Yahweh Shema Hawashai, fast and pray to get those spirits off of him. So guess what? I can discern now, if my father never fasts, or the Lord just doesn't get those spirits off of him, those spirits are going to be upon my father and my mother until the Lord utterly destroys them, man. And that's something that you brothers got to be prepared for, man. And you should be able to see it, via your discernment, especially your parents. If you brothers do have a mother and father, or just a mother or father or what have you, but your parent or whoever your guardian was, or your loved one that you love, brother, could be brother, sister, cousin that you very close to, like a brother, try to prophesy to him through the spirit. right? And I'm emphasizing through the spirit, because we don't just go to people willy-nilly and just be talking about the truth at this point. But if the spirit is willing for you to, prophesy a certain level or some things, or teach, and just see, with your discernment, how they respond to it. Now, our people, the Lord taught us about our people. They love the smooth words. They want you to prophesy deceits. So when it comes to the good things about the scriptures, or reward the kingdom, you can even go. I've done that with even my own father, talking about the many mansions, referring to, these galaxies and planets. All his ears and eyes bucked up, and he was like, "Oh, what you mean? Oh, you mean to tell me I get a planet?" Very excited. I get my own planet. But when I'm, getting into, the things that you can and can't do, let's just say the dietary law. Hey, you can't eat this, you can't do this. You're at the time, a female pastor, he was, in a church under a female pastor. I'm like, that shit's out of order. Oh, his exact words, and I could tell that he had a spirit upon him, because the spirit was, telling me exactly what was going on. The spirit upon my dad was saying, "I don't receive that. I don't receive that. No, 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 I don't receive that." Very, very snobbish, very, very prideful. And that's just a spirit that I didn't really, I couldn't really discern it then. But, after going back and looking, I'm like, wow, they're just spirits. And of course, the woman being a weaker vessel, they go hand in hand, man. That they're giving to each other. And I've seen my mother again, damn near leave me for dead, man. All right, and I ain't playing. And I've done videos on this, man, off of that pride and off of those spirits, again, that they're not praying and fasting in the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, to get them demons off of them. So they're gonna be here, man. The only reason that it hasn't manifested, to the full, extreme, is because they got these distractions, which is just life, the hustle and bustle of daily life, and everything that they're involved in, man. But when, the Lord takes away those things, man, and really applies the pressure, and then starts the persecution of us, and start to deem us as, terrorists or whatever, they're gonna deem us as, man, your parents are going, or Salakia, your family. It could be your daughter, could be your son. You could have a good relationship with your son, tight, father. But what did the Lord say in verse 35? "I am come to set man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, etc., etc. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie." He's not playing. All right. And again, the only reason, the spirit is just, having me do this lesson, because it's going to be intense, and it's going to hurt, and it'll have you homicidal, suicidal. Like, straight up, you be ready to knock they block off, or you get so emotional, because you can't believe somebody on this earth that's supposed to, love you unconditionally, would do that to you. And it hurts, man. It's gonna be a very, very hurtful thing. Especially, again, your parents or your children, man, or your spouse. Oh man, but hey, brothers know how weak the women are. So we kind of like, we don't put too much stock in Eve, having some faith out here. But I just, through the spirit, just wanted to reiterate, man, that this is gonna happen for you brothers that have not experienced any level of this, of that betrayal, man. Your parents, your children, your family, all right, those of your own household, man, will become your enemy here pretty soon, man. All right, now does that mean every single last one of them? Not necessarily, but hey, man, hey, that straight gate versus that broad way, is night and day, man. So there are gonna be more people that perish and don't make it than there are who's gonna receive that salvation, man. And unfortunately for our family members, a lot of them are gonna be caught up in that. A lot of them, we're gonna see that they're 2/3 of the nation of Israel predestined for destruction, man. It is what it is. We can't change it. This is the Lord's story, not mine. I didn't write this. All right, let's go to the book of Ephesians. chapter 6 and verse 12, and it reads, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Of course, starting with our enemy Esau, Edom, and everything that he got going on. But I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites, all right? And the reason why I brought this out is so you see that this is a spiritual war, all right? So they may, be good, quote unquote, good people for the most part, like my parents are. They ain't on nothing right now, especially my mother. I've only heard my mother use harsh language twice in my life, man. All right, one was towards me and one was towards my father at different times, man. And that's it. She's a very, meek woman. But what did the Lord say, man? For we wrestle not against flesh. So the hell with how she is in the flesh, in the blood. All right. We wrestle against principalities, man. So spirits. So my mother has spirits on her. I can discern it. I can see it, man. Now let me pull up on a so-called holiday and shit like that and be singing, holiday songs. Or they love that. Or they would love that. Let me, and these things have happened. Let me pull up on my parents. And this is like, before I was really in the truth, but just always having that spirit. There was a time that I went, and again, my parents are supposed to be holy rollers, supposed to be Christians, they got his own church, man, pastor, and sheep, you know what I mean? I went over there. It wasn't the middle of the night. It was at nighttime, no later than 9-10 o'clock. And I wanted to go pray with my family. I wanted to pray with my mother and daddy. I was like, hey, can y'all pray with me? They was too motherfucking tired. That's what the motherfucking response I got from my motherfucking mama. She's supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? And it shows me how terrible they are in a crisis, and how terrible they're gonna be in the coming crises that's gonna come upon the earth, man. Just full of shit. That's the worst thing you could ever, like, come on, bro. You don't have enough time to pray for a second with your brother. And that's what Yahweh Shai was saying. You can't sup with me 1 hour. And I saw that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Hell no, they can't. Hell no, they can't sacrifice a day, fasting and praying in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, let alone, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many, days the Lord bless a brother, to be able to fast. Yeah, man, went over there, because I was just going through it, man, just going through it, but still understanding how to respond. I need to pray, where three or more gathered in my name, there I am, the Lord said, paraphrasing. So let me go to my parents' house. They believers, or so I thought. Oh, they was just too motherfucking tired to pray for even a minute. But got his own church though. You see what I'm saying? Got his own church though, but won't even pray with his only son upon the earth. It's gonna get nasty out here, boy. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the Lord is preparing me. All right, the Lord is preparing you, brothers. The Lord is preparing you, sisters, for this ultimate betrayal, man. This is the next phase of this thing, man. It's this betrayal and this persecution, man. Get ready. And I thank y'all about Shema Shai because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. All I want through the spirit is to go home. And I ain't talking about this ragged ass place I'm in that ain't even mine. I want to go home, so I don't care who crossed me. Long as we got Yahweh Shai, the brotherhood, the sisters, man, and a few, children, with some sense, then we good, man. The hell with them. And cause like it gotta be like that, man. And we understand that, hey, they'll be back in their right mind in the kingdom. So it's gonna hurt, because we have a heart, man. We men of love, man. We just ain't just war cutthroat. We actually care about our family. But good gracious, you got to draw the line in the sand, man, or you gonna get ate up out here. You're gonna get ate up out here. All right. You ain't gonna know what's going on. It's gonna bug you out, and again, you gonna become suicidal, homicidal, man. And we don't wanna, I don't wanna jump the gun. Gotta wait on Yahweh Shema Shai for that wrath, because we do desire that revenge. Oh, make no mistake about it. Everybody that lied upon us, say, I don't care if it was my father lied on me. He don't repent. The Lord don't allow him to repent. That's his ass. I'm just being honest. Love the guy. Love the man. All right. But again, you have to draw the line in the sand somewhere. And the Lord is going to show you these things here pretty soon, man. You think if, and for you brothers, you may, not have experienced this. And you may think I'm being very harsh on my earthly father. You just wait till it's your motherfucking family and see how you feel. And then it's going to be at a higher level. Let your daughter lie on you to the point where you're in jail. Now you're fighting for your life, literally in jail because somebody done lied on you and it was your own daughter, or let your parents do it and see if you don't feel the same. Now make no mistake about it. I'm merciful through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Try to be understanding and forgiving because that's what we desire from Yahweh Shema Shai, But one thing I see, I'll forgive and they always pop up with some more bullshit. I forgive and they always pop up with some more bullshit, some more persecution type spirit, some more lying ass, some more bearing false witness type spirit, just taking stuff to the extreme. You do one thing, make a mistake, and they'll blow it all out. They're so weak and fragile, man. They just get thrown to and fro. And I hearken on them a lot because they're supposed to be, spiritual leaders. My whole damn family like that. It ain't just my cousin, my aunties, everybody. They weak as hell, man. I can see it with the spiritual discernment that the Lord has blessed me with. They are weak as hell, and I'm telling you, brothers, it's about two. And they ain't, it's about two in my whole family that I kind of maybe can see a spirit in it, and brother ain't prospering, brother in the hood. My uncle, one is my uncle, and one is my mama cousin. Everybody else, I don't trust them at all. You understand me? I've seen enough. I don't trust them at all. I believe they will all turn me in. Every last one of them took that juice. You understand me? Everybody in my family took the juice. You know what I mean? And I can bet your bottom dollar, you can bet your bottom dollar that when the pressure gets applied, man, they're going to take that mark of the beast, man. All right. So you need to pray for discernment, because you're going to need it, man. And when it's time to say the hell with them, man, you got to be willing to say the hell with them, man. All right. And the Lord will be there, man. The Lord will be there, and He's gonna work it out. It may come down to the last second, man, but the Lord is gonna be there for his elect by keeping that integrity, man. All right, and this is just a part of the story. We read it in Matthew 10th chapter. Man's foe shall be of his own household. This is just a part of the story. This is just a harsh reality that we have to deal with, man. We need to get through it and just get it over with, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai, man. But yeah, hey, that's straight to the point, man. Hey, just pray for discernment because that persecution is coming, and that those enemies are going to be revealed, and a lot of your enemies are going to be they of your own household, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Till next time, Shalom.